The Iranian vessel is indeed free to go. It's been sitting for a month and a half. It had been seized by the Royal Marines on the 4th of July, so early July. And we understand that its captain and 3 other members of the crew had been released and had no legal charges anymore against them. Now that tanker would actually have gone this morning, we understand, but there was this last-minute request from the Americans, from the Department of Justice, to seize the Grace One, to stop it from leaving Gibraltar. And of course, this will be seen as a win by the Iranians. But the fact of the matter is, clearly, despite whatever were the conditions or certainly the request put by and the allegations made by the Americans, those have been turned down by the local Supreme Court in Gibraltar. Gibraltar, of course, a British territory. Now, what we understand also is that Gibraltar has received actually formal written assurances from Iran that this ship that we know was carrying oil and that was believed, according to the British authorities, to be making its way to Syria in violation of EU sanctions. We understand that those formal written assurances given to Gibraltar are that this ship, the Grace One, will not now discharge its cargo in Syria. What I think is interesting and will want to be watched very carefully, the hope clearly here in the United Kingdom, will be that in turn this release of this Iranian tanker will actually clear the way for the eventual release of another tanker. That tanker was a British-flagged, Swedish-owned Stena Imperio, and that was seized by the Iranians, according to the British in international waters, according to Iranians in Iranian waters, seized in the Gulf on the 19th of July. And this was very much seen as a tit for tat, as a reprisal by the Iranians for that Iranian tanker being seized by the Royal Marines in Gibraltar 2 weeks previously. So there will be hope here in the UK that now this Stena Imperio will be released by the Iranians. Of course, we'll be watching carefully, but there's no doubt that there is huge tension still between London and Tehran.
Moving now to